Let's go live, guys. We do. All right, there you have it. Live now. Our website. Gonna post it for those of you on YouTube. And I'll give them a, what do you call it? Invite. Copy this. Great. Let's go to our power hour. There you have it. So guys, I will shut down the mic here on. I will shut the mic completely on Discord. So if you want to listen, head out to the YouTube channel. I will shut down the mic now because it gives me a bunch of feedback back to my YouTube channel. See you guys in YouTube. Wow, so we did get a beat on oil, guys. Let me go back to my oil trade. We did get a beat. By the way, I'm gonna post that right now. Right, oil inventory. I just posted for my guys on Discord. Oil inventories are out. It was a beat, so not bad. So maybe oil is gonna give me that 66 again. We'll see the reaction on oil as we are just playing along with the algo at this point. Look at the big jump to 66, 66 almost, 65.95. Let me change this color. This is such a bad color. What is my high-low? This is green. Too bad. That's a very bad green. There you have it. 65.95. That's much better. So 65.95 on my oil. Let me put it back online here. So we have a nice beat, guys. It appears to be minus 1.662 million barrels. Yesterday, I gave you guys, oops, I posted on the wrong channel. Let me give you guys back up. There you go, inventory for today, ending May 21st. All right, there goes my girl posting. Let me copy this, right? Copy this and put it back onto the chat. So look at the chat, right? Let's take a look at it. Take a look at that. I just posted for you guys on the channel for oil insights. Those of you trading oil, looking good. I was expecting a much bigger number, but it is what it is. That's a beat. That's fantastic. So we might get those 66 number for today or for the end of the week, 66.50. All right. So let me go and get this transition going on our YouTube channel, guys. Let's talk about the EMini and the oil as we open our room now. Of the lows this morning, my guys in the room, early on, they have a pretty nice recap as well as a plan for the day. Early on, I gave them these about 2 hours before they open, about an hour, excuse me, an hour before we open the room. It was to start looking for trades below the 92, right, all the way to 82. So there you have it. Every single target of that has been achieved. I grabbed myself a couple of points pre-market. One of the things that I did pre-market was going short below the 98. There goes my 97 executed this morning. I got 4 handles really quick, about 400 bucks. One of my girls actually was short 99.75. Annette, she was short, pretty good trading. I decided to go long again, and I got stopped out. I lost about 2 handles, I believe, on that at the 88s to 80. Right here, you see me going long, and then I got stopped out because this guy were not stopping until they got to that 80. So the 80 has been achieved. The numbers so far, it's looking good. for the ES. So what do I have now? This market might start rotating, right? The rotation again. Let's talk a bit about the rotation play on this move on the oil. Give me 1 second, guys, because give me 1 second. I'm just looking at my other stuff here, my other stocks. Take two up about $3. I love it. My take two, guys, put credit spread looking fantabulous, right? Looking great. So I'll wait a little bit to go over the details. I will wait just a bit to go over the S&P 500. I'm gonna wait for some guys to come into the room. We are having such a hard time to go above the spike, and I'll talk about the spike right now. This is the spike from May 5th, right? Those of you in the room, I am talking about this spike. And I will talk about it right now as we are here in YouTube, right? I will talk a little bit, go deep into that. That has been my trading plan for the past week and a half, right? So I'll talk a little bit about that as well. I'll give you guys that. All right, let's see what are we gonna do with the EMini. So here we go. EMini currently 41.89. It is 11, excuse me. It is 10:40 Eastern time. So good morning to you all. Let's go over the EMini and why are we stuck on this 97.80 range. Let's talk about that for you to start taking your trades and be smart about every single trade that we take. Back in 5th May, right? This is the May 5th chart. Towards the end of the day, we went from 73 to 97, right? This is what we call a late afternoon spike. So I have it marked with this vanilla color, right? Rectangle right here. This is the spike, guys. This spike is the one that gave us all the way to 42.38. This spike is the one that gave us the move to the all-time high in the S&P 500. Why are we having such a hard time since Monday, right? Yesterday, Monday, we opened 42.10. We almost closed those singles. Those singles are from May 10, right? This is the drop in the market. This is the day that we started a drop of the 4% pullback, right? So here is the 4% pullback. This 4% pullback gave us these singles. It left this area of singles where in a half an hour period, no one conducted business after we dropped there. We didn't come back. We didn't play no more. That was it. So yesterday morning, as we were getting close to those 42.10s, yesterday high is actually 42.10, right? That is the reason why it was important for them to clean them up. When they didn't find enough demand here at these levels, they pushed all the supply, and yesterday was such a fantastic day here in the room. They pushed all the supply. We did have our plan of action. We took the 92 short, and it was pretty much game over after that $92 drop around 2 p.m. Eastern, all the way to 80, collected about 12 points on that move. This morning, what do you have this morning? Well, here is the open for this morning. Therefore, you are opening inside the previous day value, all right? Inside the previous day value, inside the previous day range. What does that tell you? That tells you that you will have the following. You will have downs, rotation up, rotation down, and rotation up throughout the whole day until you break out of your initial balance, right? So That's why you see these moves, and you have seen me trade now for almost 45 minutes early on in the morning. This rotation is the one that you need to start playing, and you need to be smart about it. A trade location is very, very important. Trade location and your entries. So therefore, this morning I took long 85 to 91. I gave you the target. If you look at my Discord channel, the target that I gave my guys in the room, the premium members, was to go long. Here we go. Long 85, go all the way to 91. Right? There you have it. Live in the room. I went long myself, 85. The target was 91 on the trade. That's exactly where you are right now trading the S&P 500. They gave you about 600 bucks. I collected about 400. I got out at 89 and a quarter, I believe. Let me see. I closed my trade. What is my trading closing? There you have it. I closed it at 88 and a quarter. There was a tiny pullback and there was some supply there, so I just closed it myself. Couldn't reload to go long again. I did not reload. I'm waiting for the market to pull back and reload. You are really by the book, right? Really by the book. Here is, I'm going to zoom in. Let me get this out of the way. Actually, let me just zoom in on my chart. Put this back online. So what happened with this trade that I took this morning? What is it that it make us be consistent here in the room, right? I talk about being consistent every day. You will understand that once you start coming to a room. Here is your overnight range. Let me go to the overnight range. Here is the overnight range for last night. All right, you have a nice bell curve, a lot of concentration at the 97 BPAC and TPAC, okay? So this morning, as we came into the market, I told my guys, if we get out of this overnight range, which we did, right? We got out of the overnight range. The move is to the 80s. Great, right? We captured some of this move. Now at the 80, we have one transaction. This is what we call a shut off of the bears. We have one transaction right at 41, 80, and 50. All right? They left a poor structure. They left this poor law at the bottom, all right? They left this poor law right here, right at the bottom on the market profile. So I was expecting a move to give me the extension back to the 70. That didn't happen. I long the 85. 85 was the previous day settle. So now you go back inside the previous day settle, test it. Actually, you tested a couple of times. You went inside the overnight low, inside the overnight range. You test that as well. Your ultimate target is going to be the open, right? What was the open today? 41.91. So there was the whole analysis behind the trade that we took long 85s. I took some hit. I was waiting for that 80 to come into play. It never did. So I couldn't get long 80 because we only hit 80, 50. So far, it has been a great day. What can I tell you? I mean, it was pretty simple. It was not that hard. And that's why my guys in the room, they are able to capture between 16 points to 30 points per day, right? And that is trading a slow rotational days such as today. So going back to what the market is doing now, you guys can see it clearly balancing. Look at the value so far. This is the developing value, completely inside the previous day value. So this tells me we will have this rotation until we break out of these ranges, right? Until we break out of those ranges, you will have that nice range extension. So what to do? If you are playing for a scalping, you can go ahead and scalp 2, 3, multiple points. The way I did it this morning, I told my guys in the room at 7:30, guys, today probably is going to be a scalping day where you go for 3 points, 4 points, maybe 5 points, and you close those trades because you might have this algo playing around with you all the way for 3 points, 4 points, or whatever. If you look at the book map, that's exactly what we have seen for the day, right? If you look at the book map, that's what we have seen throughout the day. Using this algo, playing around for 2, 3 points, and you see them now stuck on the 89 and 95. right? But here was the algo early on in the morning, right? There you have it. This is the demand right at the 80s, right? They couldn't get it, right? Then the algo, look at the algo here, how quiet it was, right? Going down, selling really nice, right? Into those 80s. And now look at it at the way up. On the way up, these guys that were purchasing right here, you see them just getting rid of some of it right there. But now we are balancing in this area. This can get me to the 96, 97, all right? This is the high of the day, I believe, all right? So this can get you to this 97. Let me get you back to this. Actually, the high of the day is 94.50. The 97 is the top of my spike. That's what I was looking at early on, right? That's the top of the spike from May 5th. And this is the confluence for my VPOC and the TPOC from overnight. So good chances here, guys. We rotate back and forth in this area. And I'll be going long this 90 back to the 97 and collect $700 on this trade. That's the move to take on the EMini. But look at the C period. We've been already 10 minutes here. And for 10 minutes, the C period has only moved about 2 points from 89 to 92. Only 3 points range so far for the last 10 minutes. This should give you an idea of how slow today is starting to look like. Early on, this was the same move that we saw yesterday, right? Early on, it looks like really slow. Looking at the volume has dried out just a tiny bit. Still, we are good. If you look at the overall picture, oh man, look at the oil just printing 66. Let me see if my order got executed at 65.55. It did not. They only came to 65.62 after what do you call it, the report on inventory. So oil did not give me my trade. Here it goes. I was waiting for that 65.50 on my interactive broker account, but they only gave me 64. My order is sitting right here. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it. This was such a great move. I will wait. Let's see if oil is going to give me back these 65.40s. Early on, I gave you the details on the book map for oil, right? Even before the inventory came around, right? Even before inventories came around, we were looking for these 65.40s holding on oil, right? And that's why I placed my order here. Now it looks like, man, we might come back. If we come back into it, great. I'll give you guys my trade on this score, but I have my order sitting here on the Interactive Broker at 55. My number is taken from 55 to the even number. And this was a good move. From the 55 all the way back to the even number, they came right to 66, about 450 bucks per lot. So take a look at those numbers today as we pull back after inventory. Inventory was a bit, it was pretty good. So that's my trade idea for my oil trade, right? Going back to the EMini, what are we doing on the EMini? It's still sitting here on 91, guys. I mean, super slow. Any questions? Oh, let me open my chat. I'm so sorry. Any questions on YouTube? You guys let me know. Let me open that chat there. Discord chat has become quiet since they know that I am here on the on YouTube. So I will be opening YouTube for about 30 minutes and then go back to those of you, my premium members on Discord. Okay. So 89.75. Those of you that don't know much about ES Live 8, just go ahead and Google it. All right. Just go ahead and Google ES Live 8. I believe we are the first one. You can follow me in Twitter. You can go and check out those videos. We have plenty of videos where I go over the details on how we trade, how we make a killing almost every day with these guys in the room. We have done pretty well. If you are on YouTube, right? If you go to the YouTube channel, if you search ES Live 8, same thing happened. There you have it, ES Live 8. We have some pretty nice recaps, everything. And if you go to our website, eslive8.com, you get all the information. By the way, I will probably run some specials for the month of June. I'll get to it. It is not going to be 149 anymore, right? Those of you who are planning to sign up for the service, I will be lowering this in dedication to my birthday in June. I'm probably gonna give you guys, I don't know, 30% discount or something like that. I'll announce it on Twitter as we come around for the next month. Again, I will not be trading all day. Instead, I'll be opening that. Let me look at the 89, guys. Did that get filled? Yes, guys, I'm long 89 on my interactive broker. So I was waiting for this move down here. Hopefully they are not going to stop me out, suckers. So the 89 got taken out. I got filled 89 long. Let me tell my guys. Well, I can post this later on. But let me just type it up. Hopefully I don't get this mess again. Right? Target's 94. So look for a couple of things. Target to the 94. Might take a while. I don't know if we're going to get it. It might take a while for these guys to go and move back up. If we drop below my overnight, I am getting out of the trade. I'm going to repeat it again. I am long 89. If I drop below 87, I'm out of the trade. All right? Because this, if we drop below this 87 range again, then we're going to start looking for these 84s and 80s, 81s again. So this is a trade that is a continuation of the range from 85. This is just a continuation trade. I just recaptured 89, looking for the 94, which is the high of the day right now. If we get any extension, great. Let them go back, retest, and go back to 97. We might even get those 200s again if we see good demand at it. So far, it looks like we are just balancing. It's just a balancing mode, right? Algo is just doing what the algo is going to do right now. Let me go back to my oil, see if the oil is coming back a bit. It's not. It doesn't want to go back. They just tagged the previous day settle on my oil trade. So I'll go into oil. You guys know what to do on the EMini. All right. So let's talk about the oil for a minute. Let's go on oil trade right here. All right. And do this. Clean it up. Oil. Here is the oil. Oh, excuse me. What am I doing here? Wow. What is that? No idea how I pulled it out. Oil. All right, here's the oil trade. Look at the amount of open space that we are going to have about that 66.80, 66.50, excuse me. We will have all this open area, which is what I want to make my $3,000 on oil. So yesterday I took that 66.30 short to 65.85. You guys saw me in the room, right? I waited and waited and waited for that short to happen. And I was anticipating the move into the API to move lower. This morning, we had a beat on inventories, still looking great. But look at the stop that we did today, right to the high volume node, right to that 65 even number, 65.20, 65.30. We came to a volume node this morning. Now we went back up. Look where we are stopping again at those high volume nodes. I'm waiting for this oil just to swoosh this and squeeze the hell out of all the shorts. That's my move on my oil. So the move from yesterday was to go long those 64.50s. The move from today, go long out of the 65 bucks. 65 back to the 66. That gives you that range that we talk about in the room, right? The range that we talk about in the room is we have about 90 ticks per day range on oil from the moment we open the market. So look for those numbers as we are trading today towards the end of the day. If I see any resistance again right here on the 66.30s, I will play the short side so that they take me from this volume node to that volume node for about $1,000 trade on the oil, on the CL. So that's my trade. I'm laying it out for you guys. Any resistance on the 66.30s again, I will be moving forward and short it for a scalp back to the 65. I want to see the price action. I don't want to go all crazy about it. All right. So let's go back now to S&P 500. EMini. Look at the EMini, right? Pretty simple, pretty straight. Where are we stopping yesterday? Right at the high volume node. What did we do today? We stopped right at the high volume node. Yes? So where are you heading? Right to the 97s. And I talked about these not being developed on Monday. And you guys recall there was no volume here. We have this wide opening, right, on Monday. We talk about the not being a lot of structure here on the E-mini. And look where we are now. Here is your 4210 from yesterday, 06, excuse me. And that is your high volume node right at 4204. So any move today above that 94, guess where are we heading, guys? We are heading to that 4204, right? So that's the trade. Currently, I'm making about 3 points on my trade. 89 now is 92s. So let's see if I can get another 2 points and collect my money. All right, ring my register and maybe do a recapture on the E-mini. Okay, let me go back to my chat here, see if the guys are talking anything on the Discord. Discord pretty quiet, amazingly. Cool. And we have our chat on YouTube quiet. All right, great. So any questions, you guys let me know. As of right now, we do have 92 on that ES trade. 3 points. Here goes 65.90 on oil. I'm going to scalp it for a bit. Let me put my oil back on the screen. If I can scalp this baby a couple of times today, I'm happy. Make 500 bucks. All right, let's go back to my market profile. I want to see the market profile. All right, so I'll put this in back here. What is my friend saying about? Hold on, guys. Let me check something really quick. TJX. This guy keeps bugging me about TJX. Oh, man, same place. I don't want to play for 10 cents. I want to play for $10 on TJX. All right. So why don't I have? Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me fix this up. I thought I had it. I guess I do not. All right. So let me go here and grab the value from, let me get the last one that apply. There you go, 41.93. Right, 41.93 already. Let me move my order to my target profit. The FANG stocks are barely hanging there, guys, barely. All right, so let me put this at 45 and apply. It's much better. And so that one I can see it on the charts at all times. This is my horizontal. There you go. That's my horizontal. Let's do 50. See? There you go. 75 so I can see it. Great. Cool. And I'll do the same for my oil. Because in the composite, I did not have those things going on. So you can see them. I keep saying 49.3. Where is my text for display? There you go. Go settings. Sorry, guys. I'm doing this quickly right now. Don't worry. It will take less than a minute. This one I'm going to leave it there. And I'm going to change this to my 45. There you have it. There it goes. 94. Boom. All right. Get the hell out. Ring the register. Recapture my trade. Awesome. Done. Printing money today. Again, like every single day over the past week. Over the past month. Done. Printing money. So, those of you who followed that 89, awesome. Kudos for you. They got me out already. Yep. I'm out on my money from my Interactive Broker account. Out. Closed ES at 41.94. Even 5 handles. There goes my 500 bucks that I was looking for. I lost them for a second. So 94, now we have a range. Look, we are about to get out of the range. So I'm going to play it really smart, right? Let them come back. Let them come back. We have such a small range, man, here. Right at half back, we have such a small range, 89. I would love for these guys to pull back to this 90 maybe, even 89, and take it off the 50% back to 97. But whatever I wish, that's not what happens. So we trade what the market gives us. Let me go to my Thinkorswim, see if I can put another trade on Thinkorswim account. Oil 66. Awesome, Bubble. Bubble, I'm sure you took some of those money, man. I'm sure that you took some of the money. So 94, beautiful trading. Here's the 91 that I told you, right? I'm just waiting. See if they're going to give me 91 again before the next move to the 98. Come back to Papa. Load the boat again. Take me to the 97. Collect another 700 bucks. So let's wait. Well, I will wait. It's up to you if you guys want to wait. I'd rather miss the boat than chase that. Let them come back, get a much better entry, right? And move back up to that 97. Let me place my order. Let me go back to the ES right here. And let me go to my oil trade. Let's see if I can scalp oil. I will scalp oil. I'm going to tell you straight up. I'm going to scalp oil. My goal, $2,000, $3,000, maybe $4,000 a day. And I will play the move here on the oil right now. Right? 66.10. What is the book showing me? The book is showing 66.30 again as a demand. There you have it. I'm just showing you guys where the demand is on our oil, right? I don't want you to get all nuts, but there it is, 66.40. We might go there. So the trade is not for me to go short yet, rather to wait for that, right? Let them come back to this 80, go long 80, take it to 66.40, collect $1,200 or $600 if you are trading one lot. So come on, baby, pull back to 80. There goes 94 on the ES, still at 94. Come on, guys, give me those 90s and I'll go reload the boat. GameStop, I don't even want to see you in my face now. Oh, man, GameStop. SMH, what is SMH? What did I tell you SMH? Long to 30s, $15, 1,500. Gain on 100 shares, right? What did I tell you? And I said this a week ago, guys. A week ago, right? So long those 234s. I went long the 232, 234. I mean, all this, baby. There was the line in the sand. This was the last week trade, right? From 1 week, 100 shares. And by the way, let me go back to the daily because I have those lines there for a reason. And I think I did a video on it, posted the video. Right, 95 on the ES. Bubble is still long. I'm sure that he's still long. So here is my semiconductor trade on SMH. Those of you who know me trading SMH. We grab those 234s of this gap back to the 240s. Now we are at the top. Little risky here to chasing that move on SMH. I will wait to see if we can get it back into this range. Just in case the market pulls back, I will be waiting for that move on SMH. I'm still long SOXL, the same semiconductors, 3 times, and I am long those 29s. I only had about 300 shares on my Interactive Broker. I think I have 350, no, 325. So probably going to close it down because I loaded the boat here on the 29s and 30s. See if I can close those one and collect the money. Ring the register. We're getting overextended a bit here. If we break 38, then immediately we'll go to 42. I'm going to leave some money on the table, but man, I already captured a third of this move. I think I captured all this move already. So I'm going to be closing those the end of the day today or at the end of the week. I was waiting for this week to be much strong for the SPX. So if you go look at the SPX weekly, right, those of you who follow me, 95 ES, I will go to the weekly right now on the SPX. And I showed this to my guys on Monday, what to expect during the Memorial Day weekend, right? What to expect out of the S&P 500. So last Monday, we talked about this week being supposedly bullish, just grinding, and that's what they are giving you. Let me zoom in here a little bit. That's exactly what they have been giving you so far. We still have 2 days to go. I don't know how it's going to end, but so far, if you look, we're holding above that 4150. Yes, from last week. So this is 50 points all the way to that 4200 that we've been able to capture this week. So still, this is the line, that 4206 to take us to 4238. So 4206 is key this week, and that's why we're having such a hard time since Monday morning. Everybody got excited at that 4210. Poor guys, they got killed. Those 4210 people, we have so many back holders right there at the 4210. So they are just praying for the market to go up today and for them to be able to get out. We've been good. I think we have done pretty well today. I got 15 points so far. Even losing those 2 points, I'm still up by 15 points. We're going to trade whatever the market gives us. So out of the daily, this is the weekly. When you go to the daily, and I'll do the ES because that's where I drew that 4% drop. Here's the 4% drop in the markets, a small pullback that we had last week, a couple of weeks ago, excuse me. Here was the 618. What is the 618? There, the 618 FIV, 4158, right? Last week, I told you guys, look for this 4188, and look at what happened yesterday, right? Look at what happened yesterday. Where did we stop on the 80s? Right? Where do we stop today? Again, on the 80s. This is telling you where the value is for the demand for our ES, right? So know where you are at all time, guys. Please, the most important thing, just know where you are in the markets. 66 on oil. Taking a look at my oil here, see if they're going to squeeze back to 66.30. Currently ES 95.50. All right. Still trying to go to that 97. So now we have a small breakout out of the range. Let me move this out of the way. My oil, for you to see what's going on the oil. All right. And let me put this back into the 5 minutes or 1 minute. I don't care because I'm only using for entries. So now you are getting the range extension that we've been talking about, right? Those of you who know me pretty damn well after 3 years of being with me, you guys know my trade is at the edges, right? My trade is play your extensions, yeah? Play the extensions, play all the areas where you believe the value will develop once you start getting a sense of what value is in the markets, right? Look how they went to that 97 top, right? To that tick. They went to 96 and a quarter, I believe. Pulling back immediately, right? Immediately, these guys, they know that supply, man, from the 5th of May. These guys are so smart, these algos. They listen to ES Live all the time. They listen to our analysis, and I think they just put it inside the algo. These guys stop every single time at those levels because they know exactly where the value is. They know exactly where those people who printed that inventory back on 5th of May gave us that 42.38. They know really well. So now your move is to play those ranges, right? Play those ranges. That's all you have to do. Learn how to play those extensions. They are testing the 94 now. Let's see if they're going to take us to that 204, right? They are testing this back to the 204, which is my overnight high. My only move is to go long, right? To go long Let me get this. Here is your balance, right? Here is your balance. Okay? There is your balance. Where is the trading that you need to do? Right? What is the trade that we need to do? Wait for pullback into those balance area from the 90, whatever, right? The 90, and start looking for the longs right at the BPOC. Here is the point of control, the volume point of control, right here, 41.90. All right? They will reverse back to the mean all the time, guys. This happens, well, not all the times. I don't want to see all the time. I don't want to say all the time, excuse me. 80% of the time. I need to do my statistics again for the ES. I haven't had a chance. I've been quite busy with my girls over the past month. 70 to 80% of the time, I would say, we reverse back to the mean daily. Here is the mean, right? Here is the value. 70% of the trading happened right here inside the value. So when we are at the edges, we will go back to value. When we are at the edges at the top, we will reverse back to the mean, right? Back to the value area. So that's my play on the ES for today. Let's see if this is going to happen. I'm keeping an eye on this value. I am keeping an eye on this test for them to give me that 4204. If they do right with some enough money, I'll jump on it, right? I'll jump on it. Unbelievable. These guys have not got out of their orders. They're still in my order book, guys. They're still waiting for us. So that's good. We can get them today. Is there an iceberg? Did we just see an iceberg? Hold on, give me 1 second. I think we saw a small iceberg here at 76. Somewhere at 96. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, tiny one. Not a lot. 76. Not a lot. Market. Not a lot. I'll wait. But what is my supply? My supply is not all the way to 4202, which is my overnight high, right? Some supply right there at the 04, right at the top of the overnight high. So I'll place my order. Let me go back to my Interactive Broker account. Give me 1 sec. I'll place the order for my long trade 89. See if that's going to give me my 99 and my 204. And I can collect those 10 points by the end of the day. It appears that the Qs are holding. It appears the Qs are holding those 333s, man. Give me 1 second. Because my TQQs might just roll over and I want to get the hell out of them. Come on. All right, I just placed my order 88.75. I want to see if we can get it. My long trade, let them pull back here. Get this small demand area here and start moving. I will have a very tight stop. I don't want to give more than 2 points on this trade. Just scalping today, this EMini. So I just placed my order right here at 89, right at the BPOC. Let's see if they're going to come back and get it. Hopefully they will get this BPOC right there, right? Pull back, take me out of the range, give me 97 and break this 97. This is going to be key, the break of the 97 on the EMini today, all right? That's going to be key. Let me take a snapshot of this before I messed up again. I'll post this for you guys on Discord and you guys on YouTube. There you have it. Need to go to my Discord channel to check it out. All right. There you have it. Okay, let me delete this. orders are in place, I can go grab my coffee, come back, and make money. Right, cool. That's it, guys. It is 11:20 almost. I'm gonna get the hell out of here by 11:30. 66.07. Let me go back to my oil trade. Come on, baby. Where are you? 66.40 is where that demand is. So I'm gonna wait for that 66.40. Come on. There you go. So putting my money where my mouth is, I am about to sell there. Oil 66.40. All right, I will be selling this 66.40. Looking for a move back, not to break my overnight high. All right, go to the overnight high, give me back my 65. If I can scalp it back to the 66, I collect $800 on 2 lots. But if I can scalp it all the way to 65.85, which is the number where they need to stop, I will be more than happy to take those $800 for my oil trade. So make a note. I'll keep it on my Discord. You guys will see it once that order get executed. I will tell you, hey guys, the order got executed, blah, blah, blah. You know the drill, right? My 89 maybe will get executed on the ES going long before I close the room, right? I'm about to close the room here on YouTube. Who knows? We might get that 89 long before we even close it, all right? So any questions? Let me go back to YouTube. Any questions, you guys let me know. If not, I will be more than happy to go back to Discord with my guys, the premium members. Again, for the month of June, I will be lowering the price for those of you subscribing to the services. I'll probably do $89, $99. I don't care. My developer is still working on the site, and hopefully he'll get it done before next week. Come on, baby. Give me that 89. Don't forget, we have these 80 numbers, excuse me. These guys have not gone away, guys. We might have the same play than yesterday. Remember yesterday? Right after we dropped below 92 at 1 p.m., excuse me. Right after we dropped, we didn't see 92 again. So I don't know if what these guys are going to play with me today, but I'm ready to play with them. Yesterday, once we dropped 92, it was game over all the way to the 80s. So what can I say? Follow the money, guys. Just follow the money. All right, let's go look at the oil for a minute before I close my trade. Here it goes. I'm about to get my order executed on oil as well. 66.43 overnight high. Previous day high, 66.50. Go get me, baby. Just go get me. Go get me here and come back to the mean, right? That's all I want. Value on oil, right? Value on oil today did develop lower than yesterday, right? Did develop lower than yesterday. We can still move up because it's too early in the day. We're barely at 11 a.m. This value probably can migrate somewhere in this area between 65.55 and $66 even. All right. They might buy the open. Annette, yes, if you are with me, you know my trading pretty much. They might buy the open, yes. The open is 91. My order is an 89. So let me tell you, let me reply to you, Annette, here in the room. Yeah, my order is just underneath at 89 in case they run some smaller stops there. Just in case. If not, I'm going to go long 91. No problem going long 91. That's the open. They might buy the open. Absolutely. Some small stops. But yeah, look for a stop at the all-in low. If you get long with me, just look for a stops. Place your stops. Always, 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 please place your stops. All right. Great trading, guys. It is 11:20 22. I will go back to my guys on the Discord channel. Right. Let me go back to my beautiful trading here on TQQ that I got going on. All right, I have my TQQ going, and let me go back to the ES. All right, ES back up. You guys know that I am long the 10-year yield, right? And the yields are actually going lower. I'm losing about 500 bucks maybe. I don't even know. But since last week, oh, come on. Last week, I went long the yields at 157. Now they are at 155. So I'm losing about a point. Let me go look at my ZN. Where are you? What am I losing on this baby? Maybe 500 bucks. Couldn't be more than 500 bucks. Put it on the hourly. 10 days, half an hour. ZN. Wait, why is it not giving me? Oh, because it's not grabbing. That's weird. Oh, ZUN. ZNU, excuse me. Come on. Jesus. U21. Let's see if this is going to get it. Why it's not displaying my order? Oh, maybe, you know what? You know what? Hold on, guys. I might have it on the... That's weird. Hold on. Where the hell did it go? I'm losing money. I just want a full disclaimer with you guys. I know that I'm losing money on that trade. Where is my monitor on Thinkorswim? I'm losing 500 bucks, I believe. $550. Yep. I am losing 550 bucks on ZN. Why is it not displaying? Show my orders. Show the trades. There you go. That's so weird. That is unbelievable. It's not showing my position. If you look, it says that I don't have a position, but I do. I can prove it to you. I do have a position, and I'm losing money. I am short 32.14 on that. And it is not 32.04, is it? It's 33. So what is this? Smoking something? Wait, I have to check this position. Did I roll over this position? Because if it is a 132, what the heck? I'm sorry, my brain doesn't work right now. I saw this and I'm like, I'm losing. I know that I'm losing money because I went short 132. Let me see. What is my fill order here? Come on, baby. Show me that. Yeah, it's 133.00 right now. It's 133.07. So something is wrong with my Thinkorswim here. Because it is, I'm seeing the yields on the screen, and it is 133. And I'm short 132.5. So that is strange. So glitch, are they giving me the wrong? Oh, they are giving me the September already. Okay, that's why. That makes sense. But yes, 132.14. Currently, we are at 133. I'm losing about 500 bucks on that trade. Not a lot. Pretty decent. Let's go back to the EMini to see what the heck is going on with this EMini tray. Did they gonna fill my orders? Let me get rid of this. I don't want to see all those orders popping up like crazy. Let me go back to my oil. And let me go back to the ES. Oops, excuse me, ES. Let's go back to the ES before I leave. Pulling back from the 96, like I told you guys, wait for that 90s. I mean, let me look at the dollar index. What is the dollar index doing today? A bit strong. Maybe this is putting a lead on our oil, not going above the 66.50. Still waiting for this darling to go back up. Once I get executed, I will display it to you guys. So, Annette, if you are listening, yes, you were looking to go long the open. So we might, right? They might buy the open, right? And that's why my order is right underneath, right here. My risk, look at my risk and look at my reward, right? Here is my reward. Here is my risk. 2 points. I exit overnight low, I'm out. I'm out because the baby can just go to those 80s. Remember, the 80s are still there. Quiet day is very, very quiet day on the EMini today. Expected this holiday weekend coming up. We have seen these. You guys who've been trading with me since the early 2010, 15, whatever. You guys know the drill. All right. All right, guys, it is 11:28. I have to leave you. I got to go back to Discord with my guys. Thank you so much for being here in YouTube, helping me out, getting subscribers. Please give a thumbs up to those videos. Help me out a little bit here on YouTube. And I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow morning. Have a fantastic day. God bless you guys. Be seeing you guys later on.